It is Monday morning. I have 8 eBay orders to pack up and ship out today. This is actually a pretty slow shipping day, especially for a Monday. You usually have a lot more going out. A lot of these are low-cost items too, but it is what it is. I'll show you what I sold that I have here in the eBay room right now, and then also I have to go to the storage unit and pick up a few items there. As always, any trading card sold for less than $20 is getting shipped eBay standard envelope, only costs 51 cents to ship. That's why I can sell those items for that cheap and still make a profit. First up, I sold this Magic card, Goblin Wardens, that sold for $1.87. Next up, I sold this Awake, the Best of Live CD that is sealed, sold for $12.99. This is one of the CDs I had a bunch of copies of, and these sell pretty consistently for, $12.99. This one even had some damage, didn't matter. Next up, I sold this Transformers helicopter. This thing is incomplete. It's still sold though, and ended up selling for $13.94. Next up, I sold a DC vs. Marvel card, Robin vs. Jubilee, that sold for $2.99. And then I also sold this Flair 94 card, Iron Man. This is actually a good one. This one sold for $9.99, so that's pretty good just for one card. I'm at the storage unit. I have 3 items to pull to still ship out today. I listed a couple things over the weekend, so I got to inventory that afterwards. But first up, I sold a laser disc, this Rami and Michelle's high school reunion, and this ended up selling for $14.99. Next up, I sold a 64 game, which is Rampage, and this ended up selling for $29.99. And then last up, I sold a book, this book right here, that was then, this is now, nothing crazy, sold for $9.99. While I was at the storage unit, I had another sale come through. Just this Marvel vs. DC trading card, Sabretooth, sold for $2.99. I'm gonna go ahead and ship this out today as well, since I haven't been to the post office yet. So I just wanted to go over something real quick, and this is actually why I sell trading cards. I know a lot of people might think like you're just wasting your time. Like, what are you doing selling those items for that cheap and all that? With the eBay standard envelope, it's just a game changer. So I have 4 cards that are going out today, and after fees and after shipping, I'm gonna be left with $12.37 for just these 4 cards. Now, one of those cards sold for $9.99, and one sold for less than $2. The other 2 were in the middle, but that's just how it works. That's just how it's going to go. When you pick up like an album like this, you're going to have, like I got this from an estate sale recently. I haven't even listed any of them yet, but when you pick up an album like this, you're going to have some junk cards, but you're going to have some $10 cards here and there. So it's all going to average out. And I mean, just look at this, like, 4 cards, 12 bucks. Obviously, not all of them are going to be like that, but like, look at the album, look at the potential here. Like, even if they all sold just for a couple dollars, like, it's a lot of money. Cards are super easy to list, in my opinion. I just take a photo of the front, photo of the back, and I list like all the same similar card at one time, so I'm just selling similar, so it doesn't take that long to sell. So like, if I'm going to be listing these Flair 95 Ultras, I'm going to list like all the Flair 95 Ultras in a row. So when I'm doing the listing, all I have to do is change like the name and maybe the price and like the card number, and like that's it, and it goes pretty quick. But yeah, honestly, cards take up very little space and they're super easy to list. When I ship them, they're in a penny sleeve and top loader already, and then I put them in a team bag and just put them in this envelope. And the envelopes I basically get free because I find them for killer deals at estate sales. And then just, print the eBay standard envelope label, slap it on front. I don't want to show it because there's addresses on it. But the easiest thing to photograph, literally the easiest thing to ship, and they take up very little space. If it were up to me and I could make the most money, I would literally just have a store, eBay store of just all trading cards. Unfortunately, I just don't come across enough of them to do that. And sometimes they take a long time to sell. It depends on, you just have to find a person that's trying to complete a set. Like, someone might want this exact Invisible Woman card, and they'll pay you $3 for the card because they need it to complete a set. They don't want to buy a whole set or something. But yeah, just throwing that out there, kind of explaining why I do sell trading cards. It is Wednesday morning, and I only have 3 eBay orders to pack up and ship out today. Monday was actually pretty slow, and then this is just awful. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm on pace to possibly having like the worst week I've ever had on eBay. But we will see. I still have Friday. I do still have one more shipping day to go through. So hopefully things pick up for the end of the week, because this is pretty bad. Even if I was shipping every day, this would be bad. But I mean, just shipping Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The last time I shipped was Monday morning. It's Wednesday morning now. It's been 48 hours and only the 3 things sold. But it is what it is. I'll show you what sold. First up, got a pre-owned DVD, Trembling Before GD, that sold for $12.08. And then I sold this Hot Wheels Vintage Collection Black Nomad, ended up selling for $9.99. I'm at the storage unit. I only have one item to pull, but it wasn't a complete wasted trip because I did list some stuff the last couple of days. So I have some stuff to inventory, some laser discs. I also listed these travel speakers. Honestly, I kind of wish I would have passed up on these. I have 7 of them, so it was just one listing. So I have a multi-quantity listing for them, but I paid $2 a piece for them. I have them listed at $19.99. I doubt they're going to sell for $19.99. They'll probably, if they even do sell, it'll probably be later when they're on sale. We'll see though. They ship priority, so there's not even that much money to be made. Also, they work for iPods and iPhones, but like older iPhones. I have it listed. I have it written in the title and in the description that it's like an older model, but I have a feeling people might not read it. I don't know. It takes up a lot of space. Probably shouldn't have bought those, but I have them, so I listed them. And the only thing that sold was one of these G.I. Joe cards that sold for $2.49. It is Friday morning, and I have 6 eBay orders to pack up and ship out today. One of them is at the storage unit, so I'll get to that in a little bit. These are all low-cost items, so nothing crazy here, but it is good to have some stuff going out. First up, I sold this Wonderland game. This is new sealed, sold for $7.49. I had a multi-quantity listing of these, and I've had them listed for a couple of years now, so that's why it sold for so cheap. It's basically been on super sale, so yeah, glad to get rid of that though. Next up, sold this mask playset bunker door, sold for $12.87. Can I get a dustpan, please? Next up, I sold this lot of 6 manga books. These are in Japanese. This lot sold for $16.39. It'll ship media mail, not too bad. Sold one of these Hot Wheels, this Ford Focus. This ended up selling for $9.99. And then last up, I actually sold another copy and the last copy of this Wonderland game. I've had these things, I think I had started with like 5 or 6 or something. Had them listed for a couple years, and then 2 of them happened to sell in the same day. That one also sold for $7.49. I'm done with those. I'm on my way to the storage unit. However, on my way, I'm actually going to stop at an estate sale, so hopefully I can find some good stuff. I just filled my IKEA bag at this estate sale. Straight up swept the floor. Like, I have a couple items that are going to pay for more than the whole bag just for the one item. And oh man, but there was like a salty situation, and I've been on the other side of this, so I know how this feels. But you know, I got at the sale as it opened. They have a bunch of boxes of DVDs, so I'm scanning through for like 30 minutes, and I just found a bunch of DVDs. And like, as I'm getting to the end, this other couple comes in and they start scanning DVDs, and then I'm sitting there with an IKEA bag full of all the good DVDs already. And at one point I heard them say like, do you think there's anything left? And then the one guy was still looking, and the lady was just like, let's just go, we're just wasting our time. Because I mean, of course, dude, like, I got everything, like I got my bag full. They were just like 20 minutes too late. But I've been on that side before, and it sucks. That just sucks when that happens, but it is what it is. Straight up swept the floor. I got to go to the storage unit, and then I'll show you guys what I picked up at the estate sale once I get home. I'm at home now. While I was at the storage unit, there was a bunch of people there, so I didn't really want to like film and talk while I was there. So this is the item that I picked up there that sold, this MRC racing game for Nintendo 64, sold for $9.99. Let me pack this up, and then I'll show you everything I picked up from the estate sale. So here's everything I picked up from the estate sale. This is a straight up sweeper, this haul right here. I paid $50 for everything on the table. And get the broom, man. So the reason why that I've been doing better at estate sales lately, well, part of it is luck, but I only go to like specific companies that run the estate sales. Like, I've been going to estate sales long enough in my area that I know which companies' sales I like and which companies I don't. So I'm not just going to random estate sales and like everything's overpriced. I mean, it does happen, but like, I have a better idea now of like which ones I actually want to go to, and making that judgment based on the company and then the stuff that's being promoted in the pictures and stuff for their listing. You know, I kind of seem to be doing better at estate sales because of that. But I think I might do a whole video on that, and you know, breaking down estate sales and like how to do well at them. At least for me, for these kind of items, I do a lot of media and stuff like that. Like, that's a lot of stuff that estate sale companies in general don't really pay attention to too much. So there's room to make money there. Not in everything though. But let's go over what I picked up. So DVDs were $2 a piece. They even charged me only $2 for each of these box sets. Like, some of these other companies would try to charge me like $2 a disc or something. So this would have been $8. They said $2 for the whole thing. That's why I knew this company's cool like that. So that's why I go to their sales, not some of the other companies. But right here, just straight up sweeper. All these DVDs are pre-owned, but like, This one right here, I don't know why, but there's legit comps for $100, some of them even more, for this DVD pre-owned right here. So like this is pretty much going to double my money just off of this. And then there's everything, all this still to go, like straight up sweeper, man. This DVD too, I don't know why, but there's comps for a pre-owned copy between like $65 and $85. You can, you know, look these up if you want. Crazy. It would have been worth paying $50 just for these two. Here is this little CD set, this anthology, John Prine, and there's comps on this thing between like 30 and 40 bucks pre-owned, so that was a good pickup as well. I got a couple box sets here. I don't think this Alien box set is that valuable, but for $2, it's just so cool looking. Like someone will definitely buy this. I don't think there's huge profit in it. I'm surprised though. This thing is badass. Like, look at it. It's got all the movies and everything. So I did pick that up. That was just something I couldn't leave behind because like I'll sell it and I know someone will want that. Got this little box set here. Now I don't remember all the comps, guys. I just scanned the DVDs, but for the most part, based off of quick scanning and stuff, like all these DVDs should go for at least 12 bucks, if not more. A lot of them more than that. These ones just definitely stood out to me because of their price. But I mean, there's like $15, $20, $25, $30 DVDs in here as well. As well as like $12 ones and stuff like that. So it's just kind of all over the place. But yeah, I'm just surprised, like this person's collection. They had a lot of music stuff and a lot of like older kind of shows and stuff. And that's the stuff you want to look for. They also had, you know, a bunch of other junk as well. But, you know, these were the ones that I was able to like cherry pick out. Criterion Collection, if you don't know that by now, always look into those DVDs. That doesn't mean they're going to be super valuable, but most of the time they're decent. If you can get them for like $1 or $2, most of the time you're going to want to pick those up. So anytime you see Criterion Collection, it's at least worth looking it up. Got a bunch of these too. These are all similar. They might be a lot up situation, but I think they're worth selling individually. Also, I grabbed DVDs that are like just if there's not a lot information available on eBay, like if there's like none on eBay or just one or something, like I'll pick those up because, you know, you never know, they might just be rare and that's why they're not on there. Got some Snapcase ones as well. This one I remember thinking about passing on this one and I put it in my bag. I never put it back though. Here is like little small box set ones. And yeah, some more music stuff. So yeah, just on the DVDs alone, man, straight up sweeper. I got this guitar tab book too. So the DVDs were $2 a piece. I think there was 21 if you include these, so it was 42 bucks. Then they charged me 50, so basically I guess they kind of charged me like $2 each for these. This stuff wasn't priced, so I just kind of brought it up to see what they were going to do. And of course they gave me a good deal because I knew they were going to. But yeah, this is not too bad. I think they actually charged me $1 for this and like $3 for this. I don't know, but it comes out to like $2 a piece. So here's another interesting thing. This glove, this like super old Wilson glove. I just typed in like Wilson and then the model, like the A2000 XL glove, and like different things come up. But I mean, I've seen sold comps of like this exact glove. I'm gonna have to do more research. But I mean, anywhere, like there's some for over $100. It's crazy. I mean, I saw some for like $70 and some for lower, but like I even saw some for like $200. So I have no idea how to price this glove or like what it's actually worth. But the comps were just interesting enough that I totally grabbed this thing. I know like some baseball gloves can have a lot of value. This might be one of them. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm not huge into baseball, so I'm not really sure what people look for in these things. But this is definitely worth picking up. Someone will want that for sure. I picked up this 3-pack of Martin Acoustic guitar strings. This is new sealed. I'm actually going to keep these. I actually have a Martin Acoustic guitar. Not that you have to use the brand of strings with the brand of guitar, but Martin is a great guitar brand, especially for acoustic guitars, and their strings are good too. If I wanted to resell this, if I had to guess, probably at least 15 bucks, but I'm actually just going to keep it because I'll use these strings eventually. So that was a pretty cool find. I mean, I think like strings are usually at least $5 like a pack, especially for like acoustic guitar ones and stuff. So yeah, that was cool. I'll keep that. And then last up, I got another Martin, same company, guitar company, little teddy bear thing. And I saw sold comps for like 6-inch ones for like, I don't know, at least 30, 40 bucks or something. Or I shouldn't say sold comps, a sold comp. So I don't know what I can get for this one. Some of them have a guitar, this one doesn't, but I think this one's bigger. But, you know, I just decided to grab this, and we'll see how that goes. I mean, anything will be profit at this point after, like, you know, after either one of these. So, yeah, haven't gotten to the numbers yet. I'll get to that in a second. But overall, this was a terrible week on eBay. Probably the worst week I've ever had. But this estate sale haul kind of, like, I don't know, makes the week a lot better. Like, this is a straight-up sweep. It is time for the numbers for the week. This week, I had a total gross sales of $188.52. After fees and shipping and all that, my net was $104.50. This is by far the worst week I've ever had on eBay that I can even remember. I mean, my early days on eBay, I wasn't really selling stuff to make a profit. I was just, like, selling stuff that I wasn't using anymore. But, like, since I've been, like, selling stuff to actually, like, make a profit, this has to be the worst. And this is crazy. Like, my store has... at this moment, over 2,500 listings. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of those are like lower end trading cards and stuff, but still, like, I have a ton of listings, and it's not like I completely ignored eBay this week. I didn't list super heavy, but I did put listings up throughout the week, so it's not like I just wasn't working on eBay at all. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm glad that estate sale haul ended up being good, because otherwise this week just would have sucked. But, I mean, can't do anything about it. My store's stocked up, ready to go for once it picks back up, but, like, this is just... that's awful. That's just terrible. That's embarrassing. Such a bad number. But, yeah, I do have some fun stuff planned for the channel. Pretty soon, I'm going to be going back to doing my monthly dividend stock update, dividend income update videos. So if you used to like those are coming back. I also have something else in the works that's going to be coming back, or not coming back, that I'm going to start doing. And it should be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for it. It should be later on in August when that's going to happen. And, you know, hopefully merch will be coming out soon. So I'm going to try to do some more fun videos and stuff coming up. But, yeah, that's going to be all for this week. The link to my eBay store is in the video description. Stack dividends, sweep floors. Until next time.
Love on a tightrope. Don't look down. Juggling chainsaws in front of a crowd. I won't let you down.